Hello and welcome to another BZPower set review. Today we are reviewing the new Ninjago set number 70723 Thunder Raider. I am BZPower reporter xccj, here to bring you another Ninjago review. Woohoo! So today our set includes Cole in a black mech with Jay in a blue Thunder Raider type vehicle, and they're fighting the evil Nindroid with his turret of laser cannon stuff, and he's holding on to the yellow techno blade. So here in the corner we have Zane, who is now the poster child of the 2014 theme because it revolves around robot ninjas. On the back we have some more stuff. It shows on this side the ninjas are on foot fighting the Nindroid, who is kind of taking apart his turret. And here's like the full vehicle. It turns out the mech fits on the back of the Thunder Raider. This picture here kind of shows how the mech falls off, and I guess these arrows show that how the ball joints move. So some of us in Bionicle know how ball joints use, but I guess other people don't. Some cool artwork in the corner shows Zane fighting a Nindroid that's jumping out of a laptop, which is kind of cool. And then in this other corner, we have the collectible weapons that come with Ninjago. Ninjago's had these kind of weapons every year, and it's kind of a gimmick, but some cool designs. This year is the Techno Blades, and this is the yellow one that apparently belongs to Jay. Okay, we have 2 wheels, 3 bags of parts, 2 instruction booklets, one for the mech, one for the Thunder Raider, and some stickers. Not a huge amount of stickers like some Ninjago sets do, but some of these look a little small. They might be a little bit tricky to put on. Alright, some interesting pieces. This kind of black panel piece. I've seen it before. Not sure if this is the first time in black, but cool nonetheless. This is kind of interesting. This is a dark brown. Obviously we've seen this kind of ball joint brick before, but always cool. Some Hero Factory stuff. The two different types of joints, but Hero Factory has tons of these. Not too exciting. Lots of these gold blades. Hero Factory armor. Ooh, this is kind of a new piece. It's some sort of panel for a car with clips on the end. These are the new face masks for the ninjas. We get one in blue for Jay and black for Cole. And it comes with a pair in each color, so you have extras for your minifigures. And then, of course, hair pieces and minifig parts, brackets, sand green tile. I guess that's interesting. I believe also a sand green cheese slope. Is there 2? Yeah. Only 1 in the set, but it always comes with an extra, so you got 2. Okay, here we got, the new Techno Blade. All the Techno Blades are the same pieces, but in different colors. This is translucent yellow, and it's really cool to see all the saw blade on the side and the axe blade here. So it's kind of a nice, cool new weapon. We got gold chainsaw, not trans orange, but we can do it. These new black slope pieces, 1x2s. They're relatively new. It's nice to have more of those. These 1x4 slopes, curved slopes, arches kind of things. I think these are relatively new in blue. Purple 2x2 round plate. I haven't seen it in that color before. It comes in a lot of Ninjago sets though this year, so we'll see more of them. More brackets, and more brackets. Ooh, this kind of saw blade tile. You get that in a lot of the Ninjago sets this year too. And this is kind of interesting. The old arm piece from classic space sets. It's cool to kind of see this piece back in use. Not going to take this out of the bag yet, but these are all the track pieces. Wheels, gears. We all love gears. We're Bionicle fans. Oh, this is a pretty wicked new piece. It's a plate, but it's like, it's at an angle. I mean, so useful. And yeah, this set has two of them. So I'm really eager to see what builders can do with this piece. So let's get building. First, we have the minifigure Cole. He has his new outfit with some of his symbols. I especially like how they're keeping up with the traditional Earth symbols that have been on all the Ninjago figures since year one. So that's kind of good traditional. He comes with this new black, well, not new black hairpiece. This has appeared in a couple of sets, like the original skateboarder from the collectible minifigures. His swirly hair, so now he can show off his hair. It's hard to do when it's plastic, though. He has the same face that he's had for years now, since the original, big bushy eyebrows. That's how you differentiate him from Jay. And he's ready to go fight some Nindroids. He is not exclusive to the set. He appears in the smallest set for this theme. But, I mean, how can you say no to another Cole? Next up is Jay. He's the blue ninja of lightning. He has orange hair. This is actually a far more common hairpiece, so nothing too exciting there, but it's always cool to have him. His headpiece is also the same. I don't know if you can quite tell here, but he has a little scratch in his eyebrow. And on his back, he also has the lightning symbol that he's been wearing this entire time. So that's cool for continuity. Another interesting thing about these ninjas is that they all have standard colored legs. All the other ninjas have had printed legs, and these are the first that are just like, yeah, we don't need printing. We got our scarves and our hair. Who cares what our legs look like? They can be plain. And we can have a full set of ninjas this year, all with hair, all in action, going Ninjago, Ninjago. So, yeah, these two come in other sets, but you get half the team here with Cole and Jay. But who are they fighting? The Nindroid! So, he's not exactly exclusive to the set. Who is exclusive? Jay is! Haha, this is the only set so far you can get him in. The Nindroid appears in a lot of sets, but he's a bulk enemy, so why not include him? He has some cool printing on his torso and legs. It's the same as in other sets, but that's okay. He has a robot head with back printing. It's not an alternate face, but it's still cool detailing. And the helmet is very reminiscent of last year's ninja helmets, except, you know, the giant robot eyepiece showing it's a cyborg. And evil. So yeah, he's the bad guy. But bad guys are complete without their turrets. So here's his turret. It uses just some clips and simple slope pieces to create the legs. It has these old space arms to hold on to stuff, like Jay's Techno Blade, which I'm sure he wants back. Give it back. And it has these laser blasts using the binoculars and lightsaber pieces. And alternatively, they can be taken off, and he has a laser weapon. Ah, I dropped my laser weapon. Oh, here it is. I have it back again. Alright, let's fight some ninjas. Zoo, zoo, zoo. And here we have the Coal Mech. It's always nice to have new mechs out of Lego, and this one doesn't disappoint. We have some cool saw blades on each arm. What's rather interesting is this little blaster is made out of 2 pieces. This kind of astromech head. And then this piece, and they go together, and I think they look really cool. Unless his foot falls off. So speaking of feet, he has some of the stickers were used on his feet. This has some kind of Japanese symbols on it, whereas this has 05. Don't quite know what the 05 stands for, but I'm sure it's something important. On his shoulder armor here, we have some more stickers showing off the Earth symbol and some other cool details. So, I mean, on one hand, some people don't like stickers, but they do add a lot of detail. Nice detail. In terms of coloring, has some nice black with gold accents. There's this little strip of sand green. It's okay. I like the sand green, but really, I think they need some more sand green if they really want to pull it off. Another cool thing, this clip piece right here attaches to the side of the feet, and it's just a really smooth look. And I'm really impressed by it. That was a cool, simple design, although they could have used one more arch piece to cover up that, but oh well. So overall, it's a fairly decent mech, uses a few pieces pretty good, but let's compare it to last year's mech, the Fire Mech. As you can see, this one's a little bigger, but not quite as bulky. But my favorite part is that this one, Kai's attached the back of his feet. So, not my favorite connection. It's not, he has to lean forward a little bit. Whereas Cole here, I don't know if you can see, there's a little bracket right here that he's attached to, so he's standing upright. He doesn't really have to lean forward too much. And he has this cool gear piece, or handlebar piece he can put over. These are new handlebar from the Friends sets, but they work very well here. And he can hold on to it. I'm not going to bother at this point. But yeah, I think it doesn't use a ton of pieces, but for the set, it's pretty good thing. It's pretty good mech for Cole. You can go, ah, wah! Wait a second, you are my ally. Come back, let's fight some Nindroids. Well, sorry Cole, you're gonna have to find somebody else to help you. And that somebody else might just happen to be Jay in his Thunder Raider. That's what the blue vehicle, I believe, is called. It has these tread pieces at the front. They have the gear system in here that keeps them rolling. It's a little loose, but it works. Big wheels in the back. And they have some electric stickers on the front here. A little hard to put on, but we've seen worse. The cockpit is a little flimsy. It's not made out of a lot of pieces, and there's, not quite sure if you can see it, but there's some substantial gaps around here. Doesn't seem like Jay is very protected, and it seems like they could have bulked that up a little bit more. But I do like the tilting right here, the angles with all the blue stuff. It really fills in this back piece that would otherwise be fairly empty. And of course, the back here does look a bit empty, but wait, it does stuff. It was like this, and then Jay goes, wah! And blasters pop up. And okay, I thought these were going to be flick fire missiles because, you know, you could flick and go boom at the treads, but no, they're just standard pins. There aren't actually any flick fire missiles in this set. But instead of that, you get this kind of cool function where when it's down like this, it has a really nice flow to it, and then pop up, and these things just slide nicely out of the way, and Jay is ready to go run around and run over ninjas. Woo! But wait, you think that's it? That's not all. Cole here is pretty slow on his mech. So what happens if he wants to go for a ride? Well, he can't really fit on here. I guess he could, but there's a more secure way. Jay pops down here. These fold in, and see these little pins here, and these holes right here. Cole pops in like that. His feet go up like here, look kind of like exhaust ports for the car. His arms tilt over and point like this. And now you have the Thunder Raider. I mean, it's a little odd if you didn't realize that there was a mech sitting here, but it kind of looks really full and kind of decent. Not just like two shoddy sets that were slapped together, but this actually has a really nice flow to it. And go like this, and yeah, I mean, that's pretty cool. Now they can drive around and drive off into the sunset. But wait, there's a Nindroid in the way. They'll go vroom. Overall, I really like this set. There's a fair amount of playability. The mech has not quite as many articulation points as your standard Hero Factory mod, but enough to angle around and stomp on Nindroids. There are some weapons, including the Technoblade, which does have a issue of falling apart pretty easily, so be aware of that. And in addition to Jay's kind of transforming thing, there's this clip right here that fits in neatly right here, so it sticks there, and so he's not just going back and forth, but he can fit in pretty securely. The one drawback, of course, is this Nindroid is totally outclassed. I mean, look, a mech and a car with blasters, he's just got this little turret, and I mean, they're not even that imposing. So like, haha, I can shoot maybe one of your wheels before you crush me. So, I mean, he's in trouble. He needs to get some serious backup. If you really wanted to even up the odds, you would have to go buy the Robo Dragon that comes in the more expensive set. That would show these two what the Nindroids are made out of. But for now, they make a pretty good team up to go squash this little guy. And overall, as a set, it has 334 pieces, although be aware the piece count is exaggerated by all these treads here, which really add up, but they don't. Just because there are 40 of them here doesn't add bulk to the rest of the set. But it has some decent colors in blue, gold, black, a little bit of sand green, one purple piece. But a lot of play value. You have a really cool vehicle, you have a really cool mech, and you even have an opponent. So you can't really go wrong with this Ninjago set. I would definitely recommend it for fans of Ninjago who want a medium-sized set with some of the classic characters. You got Cole, you got Jay, you got the Nindroid, which is he's standard, but you need your standard army of Nindroids to get run over. And then Jay can jump out of his vehicle and claim the Techno Blade. Woohoo! So this set is $30 USD, a little over 300 pieces. It should be readily available now, and yeah, I would recommend picking it up for the casual Ninjago fan or somebody who just likes robots or mechs or cool vehicles. It has some good pieces too, especially the angled plate here. Lovely piece. It works excellent here, and there's so many other uses for it. I'd also like to thank LEGO for sending us the set ahead of time so we could do this review. And yeah, stay tuned to BZPower for more set reviews, including Ninjago. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.